Make that big boss less special. It ain't no game, but they saying welcome to the second level. Second level. Second level gaming. Second level.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to our coverage of PixelPop 2017. I'm here with Kevin from Shiny Dolphin, and we're looking at Zap Blastum, which is a cool little game, mostly designed for tablets and phones, but also for PC as well, correct?
Yep.
So, what do you know? What do you say? Like, explain the cute little purple guy with the weird thing on his head to me.
Yeah, well, you're a cute little alien with a thing on his head.
Is his name Zap Blastum?
His name is Zap Blastum,
makes
yes,
sense.
and it's the name of the game.
There you go.
Which, you know.
Titular character.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, so you've always wanted to save the galaxy, but
Right.
you've never gotten your chance.
Okay.
Now, finally, robots are invading your planet, and you're like super psyched. So
Time to kill things.
yeah, this is a top-down cover shooter with touch controls. So you tap to move, tap to shoot, tap behind a wall to hide and cover.
Yeah. And you were saying it's kind of snap to cover, so when you get to that cover area, you just kind of snap there, aim for what you want to aim for, and then you could just dig in right from there.
Yeah, you lean automatically around corners.
Right.
So we tried to simplify that cover gameplay.
Gotcha. So you were talking about influences before, and you said like the sort of the reason of how this kind of came about is you were a big fan of games like Gears of War, but you wanted to be able to do something that was maybe more family-friendly than Gears of War.
And not everybody's into dark and gritty. And
No, you know, there's
You
a
know.
lot of blood and guts in games. It's nice to
Yeah.
get it, so it's just robots. You know, robots don't bleed. I mean, not yet, I guess.
yeah,
but
yeah. We try and make it satisfying still, but
Yeah, they
because
still blow
it's
up.
robots,
There's still explosions,
you know,
right?
it's non-violent, right?
What's their purpose for invading Earth? Is there one, or they just feel
they're
like
trying to. There's precious resources on your planet. You see, there's little gems.
Gotcha.
Those gems are powerful, so the robots are trying to set up manufacturing on your planet.
Gotcha.
And they're taking over the whole galaxy.
And Zap's not having
And your
any of it.
planet's just the beginning. So
Okay.
it's up to you.
So currently, right now, they're in a couple different phases, aren't there? So you have, I assume, Android versions. Are those available now, or are those on the
We
way?
have a demo. We have a free demo out now for Android, iOS,
test
and
flight for
on
iOS.
Itch. Yep.
An itch, and
And,
then the PC version.
The PC version, so on Itch we have a PC build right now
Okay.
with mouse controls.
Okay.
So the mouse controls are kind of like MOBA controls. You click to move and click to shoot.
Gotcha. But it's still really simplistic gameplay. Anyone can
right.
pick it up and go through.
Right, we're not doing the kind of like twin stick shooter stuff. We're
Gotcha.
not even trying to compete. We're
No,
trying to
it's-
make something that's simpler, more
It's
something
its
you can
own
play.
kind of awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that you don't see an awful lot, especially for. Because it's really an adult game packaged in a more sort of family-friendly, childlike manner, which I
Yeah,
really
and it has a
dig.
very high skill ceiling. There's people who play it two hands, like
Oh, really?
super high actions per minute. Like I can't even, like I can't tune the game anymore
Did
because
that
there's
come
these
in from
people that play way
like,
better
play
than
testing
me.
it? They just
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
noticed that this guy's using two
Conventions,
hands.
and people will like, they beat the game like on the easiest difficulty, and I was like, whoa, okay,
All right,
I better ramp this up.
With a hardcore
So,
mode in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. So you said you've been developing this for a couple years, or
Yeah,
a
it's
year?
been a couple of years on and off. We do some other stuff too.
So is this like a passion project? Is it something you're doing full time? Is it like what's the deal with it?
It's full-time, sort of, aside from some other contract work we do. But
Okay.
yeah,
So what does the Dolphin Studios do for outside of Zap Blastum?
we're working on a couple other indie games.
Okay. Similar principle, or
One of them is kind of a tactics game called Depth of Extinction. And,
Okay.
working on some other stuff. I'm not sure I should be
divulging
revealing
too?
these,
No, that's
but
totally
yeah.
fine. That's totally fine. I get
But
it.
we do some other stuff
Some
too.
other
Yeah.
stuff. Gotcha. So have you had a chance to walk around the floor yet at all today, or
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of great indie games here.
what's your favorite one so far?
Well, I've stayed in this area, so I'm a big fan of this one here.
That's
The,
interesting. That sideways screen is
yeah.
very unique.
Yeah.
I had to go on that Caster's Battle or something it's called. I forget the name. But it's like it's an FPS where you're a mage. So you just have a wand and you're casting spells at people. It's kind of
That's cool.
interesting.
Yeah. it
I love
sounds
the whole vibe
interesting.
of this place. It's been really awesome.
Yeah, I love the stage.
Yeah, the stage is interesting. They're rocking
Yeah.
some tunes right now. I'm not sure how well that's going. So right now the game is in demo format. What's the plan? Like, how many levels are we talking about? How many weapons are we talking about?
Well, it's arcade style, so our plan is 15 levels with some bonus levels thrown in there,
Okay.
and high score driven. So the idea is because of that high skill ceiling, like we have combos and we have streak bonuses and things, so you can really like ramp up your score.
Yeah.
And since we have higher difficulty settings, as you get better at the game, you can play at a harder level, and that increases your score chances
There you go.
with higher risk.
Is there melee? I only saw shooting. Is there any kind of melee involved yet?
Not really.
Not really?
We don't really do melee. You
Don't
can
wanna
sort
get
of
too
bump
close to them
enemies
robots.
away. Yeah.
Right.
We try and keep it ranged combat because we are a game about guns. We're trying to focus. But we do have like weapon classes, so you can research like the short range weapons, and
Gotcha.
that there's shotguns and stuff.
I noticed you throw like a bomb out at one point during your playthrough.
Yeah, we have
There's
grenades.
a couple of things like that in there.
Yeah,
in the
they
mix
act
too.
sort of like Star Fox bombs. You
Oh.
collect them as you play, and then
Well, that works out.
they're good to drive people out of cover if
What
they're
about
hiding.
locale? Because the demo version right now, we have mostly greenery. We have mostly
Yes.
kind of like Earth-like features of the planet.
There are
you
5
planning
other
on-
planets.
So you're gonna
yeah, in your galaxy.
switch
So
it
you
up-
visit
switch it up
each
a little
one.
bit, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. So is there anything else that people need to know about this game at all? Any place they can go to check it out in terms of websites? Any Twitter handles you want to throw out there?
Yeah,
You
we're
look excited. Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. Tell them what's
we're,
up.
We're at Shiny Dolphins with an
Okay.
S. You can also do at Zap Blastum, the name of the character.
Okay.
ShinyDolphin.com. We have a demo up there. That's where you can check that out.
So they can play that at home.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great, man. So I mean, this has been really interesting. Honestly, I'm here solo today on day one. I have a good buddy of mine that does a channel with me, and he will be over here like a shot as soon as he sees this art style that you have going on. He's a big fan of this. But thank you for sharing it with us. It's been really awesome. It's been nice
Can't
to
wait
meet
to
you,
meet
Kevin.
him.
Absolutely,
Nice to
yeah.
meet you.
All right. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
No game.